Hey, my name is Jason Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. We've got some new house price data and it isn't great. House prices are down. In fact, it's a big drop in my opinion. And I think it's something that we've got to keep an eye on. It's really important to understand all the different house price data sources so we can ourselves understand what's going in the market and form our own opinion on what's going on. Now, this is mostly being blamed on the stamp duty increase. In this video, we're going to talk about how much house prices have dropped, what are the expectations for house price growth in 2025 and 2026. We've got an update on that. And what impact is this stamp duty stuff having on first-time buyers and homeowners alike? Now, if you're new around here and you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to the channel over there and hit the bell notification. We're a smidge away from 41,000 subscribers. You can see around this video, it's less than 200 now. And let's get some more views on this video. How do we do that? Simple. Smash like, tickle like, do something to the like button. That helps with the YouTube algorithm and really helps the channel grow. And just in case you're wondering and saying, has he got a unicorn in the video over there? I do. My little girl, Amelie, asked me to bring her unicorn to work today. So I thought I would bring her unicorn and feature it in the video so she can check it out later. So do say hi to Amelie in the comments. Now, what's going on? This data here is from Nationwide. And I'm just going to recap. I say this in every property house price video. I think it's really important to listen to what lenders say because they have the crystal ball. You see, a lender knows the deals that are going through right now. So they know where the market is likely to be heading for the next 3 to 6 months. They know the valuations that are booked. They know the prices that people are looking to sell properties for. And they also have the surveyor data coming into them from their own surveyors that will tell them what the values are in the market right now. So it is important to listen to this stuff because, as I said, they have that crystal ball. So Nationwide data is based off their own lending, but they do have a few brands. It's not just Nationwide. It's also the Mortgage Works and Virgin Money as well. So what have they said is going on at the moment? They are saying that house prices are down 0.6%, over 0.5% in April. That's a lot, in my opinion. If you carry on like that, that is not going to be a great end of year. But they've given an update on the end of year, which I'm also going to talk about in this video. So this is mostly being attributed to the stamp duty increases. You see, they're saying the market, as every data source was saying, was really busy in the first quarter. January, February and March, you had a lot of people pushing to get transactions done because the stamp duty increases hit home April 1st. And now these deals that happened in April are at the higher stamp duty. So there would have been some negotiation by buyers in order to cut the selling price in order to save them because they've got to pay that extra stamp duty. And some of these deals might have tried to complete in March, but they didn't. And so buyers and sellers would have had some sort of two-way negotiation. So the stamp duty increase that went in May, we made some more detailed videos on that, which you can check out on the channel. But effectively, it meant that you've got to pay stamp duty from properties at £125,000 now, which was £250,000. So that's a big drop, and that brings in a lot of northern properties that maybe didn't have stamp duty previously. First-time buyers didn't pay stamp duty up to £425,000, and that dropped all the way to £300,000. And it's an additional £6,000 on the purchase price, on the deposit as well, that you've got to get. It's real cash. It's not just extra lending that you can use here. And so what else is going on with the house prices? Well, on an annual basis, they're still up, and that's because we did have a lot of strong months. So on an annual basis, they are up 3.4%, but that's dropping off. That was above 4% previously. And so when we get these additional drops, it is going to start looking a little worse. What else are they saying? How much is the average house price worth? That's good to know as well. So with their lending data, average house prices are worth 270,752. So down a smidge. And so they're still pretty strong. They're still high. They're saying that they feel the market is slow. And we're hearing that from Rightmove. We're hearing that from other lenders as well. Solicitors are starting to say the same thing. My mortgage broker says it is so quiet at the moment. He is really, really sitting there struggling to get leads and sales at the moment because there's not lots to be done. But he did have a very good first quarter. And so Nationwide is saying that they expect it to be slow for the next couple of months at least. But they're saying they expect the summer to start to pick up. Now, there's two reasons for that. Their reasoning for that is, one, interest rates will be lower. We've got 99% certain that next week on May the 8th, that the Bank of England will cut mortgage rates or interest rates by 0.25%. That's one thing that they're saying. They're also saying that there's a mortgage price war happening, and literally every day, sometimes I've done 2 videos a day with lenders cutting rates. Often there's lots of rates now that are below that 4% mark as well, and that they feel will stimulate the market as well. And they also see that wages are rising higher than inflation, and what that means is that prices are becoming a little bit more affordable. So that's another consideration as well. So they think the next few months will be quiet, probably indicating that we're going to see some more drops temporarily, but then they feel it's going to get busier. What are they saying on forecast for 2025? Well, that's interesting because they feel we're going to have a strong 2025 still. And they're saying 2025 house prices will go up by 3.5%, based off the fact that the market's been very busy in the first quarter. So we did have some gains there. We're expecting a quiet quarter now, but they really feel that the market will start to pick up, as I said, with interest rate drops, wage increases, and a price war with mortgage lenders as well. So they feel we will have a fairly robust 2025. Now, that isn't really much growth. If the inflation rate goes up to 3.5%, it means it's effectively a flat market. So what do they think about next year? They think next year house prices are going to do much better, and they feel that they will go up more than inflation, and they will go up by 4.5% according to their data and their forecast. Now, that could all change. Who knows if we go into a massive recession or this tariff war gets worse. We don't know for certain, but that's what they're forecasting at the moment. Now, with regards to the drop, this is the biggest drop since August 2023. So it's quite a sizable drop there. And I think pretty much that's it. That's pretty much all the data that they've given us there. So look, I do think these data sources are important, and I'll be sharing with you the Halifax data, the Rightmove asking price data, and the ONS data. And what will happen invariably on that, some of that will be slightly different to this, and I'll get hammered in the comments because I'm saying house prices are down here, but we might get some more data, and Halifax might disagree. Their lending data might see a slightly different outcome. Who knows? But let me know in the comments, where do you think you will see house prices by the end of 2025? Maybe give a little comment below. 2025, 2026, where do you think they're going to end up? And if you want to learn about property investing, do make sure you grab our course, The Fundamentals of Property Investing. It's under £30. It will teach you how to source properties, how to refurbish properties. It will teach you the best strategy that you can decide. Should you do serviced accommodation? Should you do HMOs? All of that for under £30, a one-time payment. That's linked in the description as well. Do grab that while you're here. And make sure as well, if you didn't subscribe, you do that now. And check out all the other content as well on the channel, including this video right here.